Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. So, it's Mixed Media Monday, and what I'm going to do is simple today, and I'm going to keep it simple, and we might try a few different things, but I'm just going to make some backgrounds, but I'm going to ink the first one. What happened is I made a card this weekend, and it was basically blue-based. I used these 4 blues inks, and just some blue circles in the background from paper. And it just turned out so pretty with the blues that I thought, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a video just using these blues, just blue. One color but different shades, and they're different kinds. So this is just a water reactive. These 2 are duets, and this is a shimmer. And I'm just going to do this one. I'm just going to do just the blending, putting it down and blending it. And then I've got, I cut this 5x7. Then I got these other ones that I just cut the piece that was left over in half. And I'll maybe we'll play around a little bit after I do the blend. But I did want to show it because it turned out just so pretty. Now, you watch this time. It won't turn out so pretty, but I hope it does because I just couldn't believe how pretty it was. So, and then tomorrow I'll do the video with the tonic kit, and we'll do that twist box. But for now, I wanted to start with this. Also, I had an appointment early this morning, and I had a bunch of stuff that I wanted to do today, and I wanted to do it early because it's like, oh, how can I put this? At 8 o'clock this morning, it was 94 degrees. I go to the appointment. I'm on my way home, and my car starts making a noise. To me, it sounded like a belt or something was getting ready to go. And I am not getting stuck in this heat. Broke down out there. No, I can't do it. I just couldn't take the risk, so I just came home, and now until I get my car checked, I guess I'm grounded. Nice way to put that, right? Okay, so I'm going to start with, this is Parakeet, and it's water reactive. All of these are basically water reactive in their own right. So I just come in, I use the brush, tap it out, and just did just like we normally do when we're inking. And I'm thinking this will work and probably look this pretty no matter what color we want. But this blue just turned out so, I thought anyways, that it turned out so pretty. So I'm just going to put this in different areas, and I'm not worrying too much about them overlapping each other or nothing like that because they're all blues, and so I don't have to worry about making mud or brown, you know. So I'm going to leave that like that. And then I went to the next. I started lightest, working my way up to darkest. So now I can get this one, and this one is from, I don't know where it's from, but it came from one of the kids. It's Waterfall, and it's a duet, and so just get a little bit, and you can't really see too much difference in the color until you get quite a bit of it laid down. Then you start to notice the difference in the color anymore. And it really doesn't take long to do this stuff. You just have to just do it. Just put it on. Just put it on. Okay, and I'm probably gonna want to get a little bit more of that just to make it a little bit darker there. And I didn't worry about these little white cloud looking areas. Okay, then I came in with this one. This is called Deep Pacific. And you can see, I'm sure, that this is going to be darker. I put a little bit here. So my reasoning in the order that I did this was I was going lightest to darkest, and then I wanted the shimmer last so that the shimmer would show more on the card, right? Because the little shimmer is always pretty. So here we go. I think I'm gonna put this like right here, kind of in the middle. And kind of blend it in here. Okay. And then the shimmer. This is Starlit Sky. And I want you to be able to see the colors when I lay them down. It's a very dark blue. It's a very pretty color. Now these are what kind of ink is I can't remember words. Oh Lord. Pigment. So the first one was a water reactive. These are pigments, but pigments are basically water reactive. And this one is going to have shimmer. So I come in with this one and I'm going to fill in the little holes that I have. I'm having a hard time getting it up. Basically, I'm going to get the rest of the white spots. That seems like that should be picking that up better. Do you know how you can make it move better? Gamsol. No, not Gamsol. What's that called? I got it from Sheena, and I got some in there, but I didn't think to get it because I didn't need to use it the other day. So even if it's real light, it shimmers. So it gives a different look. And so then I thought, well, that's just a little bit of shimmer, that's not that much. And so I came in after that. In all the little white spots, I just kind of put a little bit of this in. So any of these little cloudy areas kind of got filled with this shimmer ink. And it just really made for a pretty background. Now also the recipient of the card is a young boy. And so my thought was, oh, they'll like it to shimmer also. Being that young. So just fill in white spots or whiter areas with the little shimmer. We can darken spots. Also, any areas that you want to come in and bring in more of the other colors, you can do that, right? But see, isn't that pretty? This blue almost looks like purple, but it's not. It's a dark blue. Maybe it's a periwinkle, but it's beautiful. Maybe a little bit more along here. And you can really see the different colors in there, even though they're all blue. Some of the tones are the same, but you can see the light blue. Then you can see the next one, and then the next one, and you see them in there. If you lose a color that you really wanted, okay, clean that brush. So if I really wanted one of these other colors to show more, say I wanted this one to show more, I'm gonna put it down. Pick it up, and I can go back over. See? I can go back over those spots and make sure that I get however much of that I want. What do you think? I love it. I think it's gorgeous. And I don't know why I've never done it. I always seem to be using different colors. And not very often am I doing blending the same colors together. Now, a lot of colors I don't have a bunch of different inks for. And the blue, if I didn't use different kinds of ink, I wouldn't have had much either. But it looks a little bit different. I'm looking at the phone right now, and it kind of looks spotty, and it really doesn't look that way in real life. I wonder if I could make it look better on the video by just going over the whole thing. So that maybe if I blur the lines more, no. Still looks speckly, spotty, but it really doesn't look that way. So there's a light spot. All right, I'm gonna leave it because I want to use it later. I'm gonna use it for something. Now let's do it again, and this time I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna throw them all on here. Let's get the shimmers in here. So this time I'm going to play around. This is regular paper. Just regular, the Crafter's Companion stamping paper that I usually use for my card blanks and all of that. I'm just going to pick it up and clean the brush, kind of, because this is just the play. Let's see how this turns out. Just pick up some of these other colors off of here. And get a little bit more, some parakeet going here. There we go. I'm not worried if it's gonna come out messy or not, because I'm just gonna play with this one. But I do want to get other colors on here. I want to get all the colors on here, the same 4 colors. I don't know how thick I want it on or anything. I just want to get it all on here. This one is really close to the Parakeet, but there is a little bit of difference. And like I said, I don't know. That could just be because it's a different type. It's a duet instead of just a water reactive. So that could be why. Okay, I think it's pretty much covered. So let's play a little bit and see what we get. It's not a lot. I don't have paper towels. I didn't bring paper towels. What do I have? All I need to do is find one. I just want to play with some water. All right, well, I'm going to pause this video. If anybody calls me, then I lose the video and you'll get 2 pieces of the video. But I'm going to pause it. Okay. Nobody called. I'm back. I got paper towels. Now, I'm looking at this going, wow, this really turned out splotchy. Really splotchy. But we just want to play with it, right? So, does it really matter? I just want to see what's going to happen. I got my little water bottle here. My little ketchup dispenser that I put water in. And I'm going to put water in my hands and sprinkle and let that sit. And let's see. Because we got the different inks on there now, so they should react differently to it. Let's see what we get. Okay. So the duet inks do where they leave kind of a white. The other ink leaves that blue behind. Pretty good, right? I need a stamp, some kind of stamp. Okay, here. Here, we'll do this one. Let's see if it's gonna work. I just wanna stamp this in. You know what, I don't even need to stamp it. Let's just draw a flower. Let's just draw a flower in here. Let's do, and then I haven't done one of these in a while. Okay. We got a flower. Let me get a little bit of water. And a paintbrush. Let me see. I'm gonna use this brush because I'm gonna do it over here. And okay, going out of the center. Paper towel ready. Take it out. Didn't do much. Let's try getting some more. Now, this is regular paper. Watercolor paper, this should work better. Okay, it's lighter. It's definitely lighter. Let's try to get a little bit more out. Okay. Now this next level, I'm going to, I want to get this, make this the highlighted portions. Which would make it lighter, right? So then I need to pull that out. I don't know if I'm not giving it long enough. It's drying really fast. It's leaving a ring. All right, let me do the outskirts here. I guess that makes sense that it'll leave that ring because you can see with the dots where I threw the dot spots down, the water drops down. You can see there that it leaves a ring. What do we think? I'm not a big fan of it. But let's go in and take all the color out of there. Let's go in and get that out. The paper's starting to make bits and pieces come off. But let's just lighten it and see what we think. This is just a plain piece. So, I mean, the other was too, but I knew it was going to turn out because of what I did this weekend. Okay, so now I've taken some of the color out. Boy, this one's dark right here. Now, I'm going to come back and I'm going to get some of this shimmer ink and color it in. Like I said, this isn't watercolor paper, it's just regular card. What I'm wondering right now is if I had made more of the areas noticeable with this color, would that really be pretty? I bet it would. Okay. And I'm going to do this one in this color. And then for this area, I'll just grab one of these other colors real quick. Just kind of get that color off that brush. I'll pick this area right here. This ink. Not the best, but that could just be because of my flower, and like I said, the paper is just regular card. But there we go. Fun to play, right? Fun to play. What if I wanted little dots, little specks, and I wanted some on the flower? Now it's really speckly. And there's shimmer on the flower where I used that darker. Okay. Okay. Not super impressed with that, but here's what I want to try next. I just want, let me see. Let me put some water in here, and I'm going to spray this, and we're just going to absorb it up in this other piece of paper. Oh, spilling water on myself. Water. It's only water. I was filling it too fast. Okay, so there's like different colors of blue on here, so let's wet it. I'm not gonna stir it up. I'm just gonna wet it. This is what's nice about a glass mat, right? I'm just gonna stick my paper in. Well, I could do a bunch of sheets with what was on here. Look at that. That might be just really pretty. Let me set this over. I don't want it to really run, but I might grab some more. I might grab some watercolor paper. No, I'm just gonna grab a full sheet of this. Okay, we need some right there. Move these over so we can get this in here. Here, here, here. It's starting to dry already, so it's warm. I guess the people across the street are getting solar put in. If you like to hear about my neighbors when I'm sitting here. Okay, I'm going to squirt some more because I still see color there, and I'm going to try to pick it up. This is that shimmer. So I'm hoping I can get some more of it on here. It's not picking it up anymore, but I can still see color. I'm gonna spray it again and kind of goosh it around a little bit, maybe with the paper. Where? Here. Swoosh. Yep. Swoosh it. Look. It's picking it up. It's picking it up now. And my mat looks clean, but look at how much I got. Look at that one. It's hard to believe there's all those different colors, but I can see them. It's just that it just looks like watercolor. It looks like there's two colors and some's just darker and lighter, but it's really different colors. Different color there, here, and then here. And it's, I mean, you saw how wet this was? It's drying really fast, and the air conditioner's on in here. So it's just that hot. So here, the shimmer is so kind of speckly looking. And I see a little shimmer. Not a lot because I watered it down quite a bit. What about this one? Yeah, I'm not really seeing shimmer yet, but it maybe when it dries even more. So we did this one. This flower almost still feels wetter than this or this. So I could come through and do some splatters and stuff on this, but I want to keep that. I want to keep that. So what do we think? I think this could be a good background for something, you know, or die cut with, or, you know, any of these. This would be a good background. This could be a good background. I'd have to cut the flower. No flower. No. The flower was just to play. There we go. And that. Isn't that pretty? And I'm looking at my phone and I can see it looks really speckly and splotchy, but in person it's really not. It's nice and smooth. So I don't know. The camera just picking that up that way. All right, everybody. There we go for today. Mixed media. All right. If you like my videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. And everybody be safe out there, whatever your weather is. Hurricane in Texas. I don't know what other weather, you know, heat wave here, parts of California, and some bad, dangerous weather, and just be careful, be prepared. Yes. All right, everybody. Everybody be blessed. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye now.